Hi everyone, it's Coach Fred and I'm going to be doing practice test 7 math non-calculator. I'm actually going to do 17 and 18 in this video. They're both geometry and algebra-ish questions or pictures, so I like to do them together. It says, in the figure above, MQ and NR intersect at point P. That just tells me they cross each other. NP equals QP and MP equals PR. So I'm really big about if it's a geometry problem, they tell you they're equal, you should mark them equal using hash marks. So I'm going to say that NP is equal to PQ and MP is equal to PR. What is the measure in degrees of angle QMR? So I'm looking for this angle right here, okay? Well, I notice that this triangle, I'm going to pull that out, is an isosceles triangle, which tells me that these base angles are equal to each other. So if I can find this angle right here, then I have enough to solve the problem. So these two angles form what we call a linear pair or a straight angle. So if this angle is 60, then this would have to be 120 degrees. Now looking at that, it even appears to be like that obtuse angle. So I'm going to put 120 right there. So these angles are equal to each other. You do need to remember that the sum of the three angles or the interior angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So together, these two have to equal 60 degrees. So since they're equal, you take 60, you divide it by 2, and you're going to get 30 degrees. Now, some of you might have noticed that this angle right here is what we call the exterior angle of a triangle. And so you could have used the exterior angle theorem. The exterior angle theorem says that these two angles, I'll call them A and B are equal to 60. So then if they were equal, you could divide them by 2 as well. All right, so that's number 17. Now I'm going to look at number 18. I call this geometry because it actually exists on what I like to call the unit circle. It says the number of radians in a 720 degree angle can be written as A pi, where A is a constant. What is the value of A? So A is just a number, and I want to know what it is. So you may remember when you learned about radians in Algebra 2, that one time around a circle, we always start in standard position on the positive x-axis. One time around the circle was 360 degrees. And 2 times around the circle would be 720 degrees. Okay, you may also remember that radians are another way to write degrees. So 1 time around the circle in radians would be 2 pi. So 2 times around the circle would be 4 pi. So what's the value of A? It's 4. Okay, and a quick reminder, if you're thinking radians, 180 degrees over here is pi radians. 90 degrees up here is pi over 2 radians. And 270 degrees right here is 3 pi over 2 radians. Just a little trig review. All right, have a great night.